girl. I'm not dating nobody named BB Gun. He proposed in the exact mud hole. We actually met in the Royal King parking lot. Ain't that country? 9 years in, and my husband and I celebrate our month anniversary every month on the 21st. Yeah, BB Girl and BB Gun do live happily ever after together. Primarily, is it primally? Howdy. I feel like me and you don't know each other too well, and I kind of want to change that. So today I'm going to do, I think, probably the most basic YouTube video you can do besides a Q&A. And that is a little get ready with me while I introduce myself a little bit. Okay, so I guess to start off, my name is Christina. I don't know if you guys know that. I actually have no idea, but my name is Christina. Also, my mirror's right here, so if you see me looking there, that's where my mirror is. But yeah, my name is Christina. The YouTube channel is called The Ellison Family, or The Ellison Family Adventures, and that's because Ellison's my last name. So my name is Christina Ellison. We go on a lot of adventures with our dogs. Like, I have always loved vlogs, so that's kind of where it all comes from. We take our dogs to Gatlinburg with us. We're trying to plan a trip right now to take our dogs to the beach next year. I'm so excited because it'll be my husband and I's 10-year anniversary. Is that not cray-cray? So anyway, we're trying to do like a little family trip to the beach. Anyway, that's kind of where the name comes from. It's mainly just a vlog channel, but it includes like our family and like me, and I don't know, it kind of just felt weird if I just put like Christina Ellison on it, because that's how all my other platforms are. And when it comes to YouTube, I was like, I want it to be like a family channel. I don't know. This is the Primally Pure. This is the Sheer Zinc plus Tallow Sunscreen SPF 30 Lavender Mint. I love this stuff. I literally love this stuff. I don't even know what to tell you guys. So I am 27 years old. My birthday is September 18th, and I'll be 28. I feel like I am a gal with many passions, you know, and so most of my passions include, one, my family is number one. My dogs, my husband, I love my life. My kitty cats, like, my family is my number one passion, goal, dream, priority at all times. My next biggest passion is just homesteading. I don't feel right calling myself a homesteader right now. That's why I always say like homesteadish or homestead in the making, because I don't own a ton of acres. I don't even own one full acre. And I don't think that you have to own even a full acre to be able to run a homestead. A homestead, in my opinion, is living independently, learning self-sufficient skills. I believe that there's multiple tiers to homesteading. I think you have the top tier. For me, what puts you at the top of the homestead tier is where you raise your own animals, you butcher your own animals, and you eat your own animals. I love that for you. I can't do that because I'm obsessed with animals. I need to get it out there now. I 1000% support people who do that. I think that, and I know for a fact, I believe that is the cleanest, purest meat that you could quite literally ever put into your body. Why would you not do that if you have the ability to? But for me personally, I feed squirrels. I feed birds. I look at animals as like just little babies, and there's just no way I could raise something and then be like, it's your time. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that, but I don't look down on people who do. I respect people who do, because they have more guts than I do. You know what I mean? But that's okay. I don't think everyone has to do all that to be considered a homesteader. You know what I mean? Where I think I flourish in the homestead tier is that those next two rows, you know? And that is preserving your own food, self-sufficient skills, and gardening, right? I'm a gardener. So that's where I flourish the most. I can 1000% grow my own food, and I know how to preserve it. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? I love that. You know, I make all of our own bread. I cook from scratch. I say 90% of the time all the time. I think 90% of the time is like the most realistic number for me. I don't eat fast food. I don't know the last time I ate fast food. If we are eating outside of this house, it is going to be a restaurant, whether we're sitting down or picking it up. And even then, I'm very selective. You know what I mean? Yeah, the homesteading, my family is by far my biggest passions. And then content, social media, that all is like grouped in with that. I love recording my life. I love sharing my life. I love so much when I have a video idea pop into my head and I'm like, that is so funny. And then I can execute it perfectly. And then it turns out good. And I get to like sit and edit it and like make little clips. Like, I love making content. I literally love it. It brings me so much joy. It makes me happy. I love laughing. I laugh at myself all the time. Like, I think it's fun. And I love getting to make other people laugh or being other people's peace in the sense where people look forward to just like unwinding at the end of the day, turning on my videos and just kind of getting that escape for a little bit. Like, I love that so much. Next is like my dreams. I don't know. I don't really know how to do this. So my dreams in life and what I work for every day is obviously social media being like a full-time career for me. I literally love it. To even think that one day I could do this and like get to just like share my life with everyone and that becomes like my career is just so insane. And it is like a massive goal for me is to literally make this a career because I love it so much. I don't know. There's just something about it. Now, as far as like going past just like posting on social media, I don't really have that. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, one day I want to go into acting or one day I want to direct movies. It's not like that for me. I just like showing my mornings. I like showing the garden. I like showing and educating people, you know, how to preserve food, because if it wasn't for people who did that, I would know nothing. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up in that kind of household or that kind of family, and that's nothing bad on my family. We always had a garden growing up, but like I never learned how to can. I wasn't taught that by anybody. You know what I mean? So I watch people like Reed's Homestead on TikTok. I literally love Sarah so much. So much. It's definitely parasocial, you know, for sure. But like her videos bring me peace. Now she top tier. She's top tier on that podium, okay? Because she has her own meat rabbits and she does all the things. But she taught me how to can. She doesn't know it. Or maybe she does, but she taught me how to can. She taught me about botulism. She taught me that, oh, it's actually not scary at all. Anyway, she's just taught me so much. And so, yeah, I definitely value her videos. They have brought so much inspiration to me. I definitely think they have helped curate who I am today by far. And she's just so kind. She's such a kind person. And I just love everything that she brings to her community and just shows them that, like, everything that goes into this life and how to navigate it and how to do it. It wasn't for people like her or like More Than Farmers on YouTube. Like, I love watching their videos, and that's what I want to bring to other people. You know what I mean? Some of the biggest goals that I feel like I'm working towards right now is eventually buying land so I can have more of like a homestead, you know what I mean? An even bigger garden. Can you imagine? And actually having some farm animals. The farm animals I am just so tickled pink to eventually get are ducks. I want ducks. I want a big lake, and I want a pretty like duck coop. And again, this is a fun farm, okay? This is a fun, we're not eating the ducks. And I want them to just like live this cute little fun life. I definitely want some chickens. Fun fact, I always swore I would literally never allow chickens at our house. Like, never. We were never getting chickens, which is so funny because that's the one animal everyone goes to when they first start a homestead. And it's chickens. But I just this year, just in the last like 4 months, I just started trying like farm fresh eggs for the first time. I know, right? And I love it. I was like, hey, these are delish. And with how much I bake, all the bread I make, making everything from scratch, like, I was like, oh, I go through a lot of eggs. So I definitely think I want some chickens now. So yeah, chickens, ducks for sure. And then I want 2 cows. It's kind of going to be like Noah's Ark. That's the vibe. 2 of everything, because you got to have 2. Everything has to have a friend. So I want 2 cows, Betty and Roxy. That's always been their names for decades. I've always liked that. And then I want, what else? Oh, 2 donkeys. I love donkeys. I think they're so cute. So anyway, and I think that's it. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too unrealistic, you know? My husband's name is Austin, and he just turned 30. I'm just kidding. He did though. And he is the sweetest, kindest, most hardworking, and I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about this man, okay? I love him so, so much. We have been together for 9 years. Like I said, next year in May, it'll be 10 years. This year in November, we'll be together for 5 years married. I almost was like, wait, no, it's not 6, is it? Yeah. And I'll give you some fun facts about us. We still celebrate our month anniversary. 9 years in, and my husband and I celebrate our month anniversary. Every month on the 21st, we say happy 9 years and 4 months, happy 8 years and 11 months. Like, we celebrate. Now, it doesn't mean we go out to eat, we get each other a card, flowers. We just acknowledge the date, tell each other how much we love each other, and we just never forget it. I also feel like since this is called the Ellison family, like I feel like I should give you more details about us, but we actually met in the Royal King parking lot. Ain't that country? Oh, it was love at first sight. Honey, let me tell you about it, okay? So, I was at the Royal King parking lot. And if you don't know what a Royal King is, I'm going to say a rundown Tractor Supply. I think it's better than Tractor Supply. I think it's way better than they have way more stuff. But it's not as fancy as Tractor Supply. Okay, so keep that in mind. Anyway, back in the day, it's like the old Walmart parking lot. You know, the old Walmart parking lot used to be the hangout for all the trucks. Well, then it became the Royal King. I don't know if you're familiar with that kind of scenario where the kids all hang out. Well, then it became Royal King. Well, anyway, I was at Royal King because I had a friend who worked there. And everyone was like, oh, hey, like BB Gun's like coming, this and that. And BB Gun had tried to talk to me. Well, my friend had been trying to hook me up with BB Gun, that's Austin, for quite some time. And I kept telling her, we were seniors in high school. I kept telling her, she was dating his best friend. And I kept telling her, I was like, girl, I'm not dating nobody named BB Gun. Like, be so for real. I'm not dating no one named BB Gun. And she was like, no, like, he's so sweet. Like, you guys be so cute together, like this and that. I was like, I'm not dating nobody named BB Gun. In a discussion, okay? Anyway, I don't know how many months goes by. She is still telling me every single morning, first class of the day. It's bright and early, 7 a.m. Girl, you should really date BB Gun. And I was like, no, I'm not dating nobody named BB Gun. So anyway, she gives BB Gun my number. For some reason, I think I finally caved. I was like, fine, you can give him my number. She sends him a picture of me, gives him my phone number. He thinks I'm just cute. Well, I look him up on Facebook because I've actually found out his name's Austin. It's not actually BB Gun. And I look him up on Facebook, and his profile picture is like him when he was like 10 years old, you know, with like a deer that he had gotten. And I was like, okay, well, I don't even know what this guy looks like. I'm just looking at a 10-year-old. That's a little inappropriate for me to be like, oh yeah, cute, cute. So I was like, okay, so what am I supposed to do with this? So anyway, BB Gun and me are kind of like chit-chatting back and forth. He was extremely, extremely sweet. And I had just gotten out of not the best relationship. So I was a little like, oh my gosh, this is a trap. Like, why is he so nice to me? What do you, like, something's wrong. You know what I mean? So I kind of ghosted him. I kind of just like quit texting back because I got scared. Well, then about a month goes by and he shows up at the Royal King. Everyone's like, BB Gun's coming. I was like, uh-oh. Like, oh no, I don't, like, oh, I kind of ghosted him. I don't know what to do. Well, he shows up. My eyes lock on him. I was like, oh, that's my husband. That's literally my husband. He was still in his work clothes. He's a mechanic. He was in his work clothes, honey. I tell you, I said, yep. He had on jeans, a black t-shirt. It was like his work shirt. And he had on his boots. And I said, and I immediately grabbed my phone and I started texting my friend. I said, I fucked up. She's like, what? I said, I want BB Gun. And so anyway, then I knew I had to come up with a massive plan because I quit talking to him, right? So anyway, I'll give you the whole story if you want the whole story. It's a very long story. Anyway, what happened was I came up with this whole plan. They were talking about going to Mudfest. I said, fine, like I'll go to Mudfest with another friend if my friend Elisa can come and she can ride a BB Gun because I wanted to have a reason to text him and be like, hey, thanks so much for letting Elise ride with you. Well, all that worked out and even more. His truck broke down, so then he got to ride in the truck. It was a whole thing. It was so sweet. So Anyway, we talked that night after the Mud Fest. We talked that night, and I said, "Thanks for letting Elise ride with you." We've talked every single day since, and we have went to every Mud Fest except for the last couple of years because it's just not really our scene anymore. But regardless of that, he proposed in the exact mud hole that I got on the back of his fooler. So like when me and Elisa switched foolers, and I first rode with BB Gun, right there in that same spot, he proposed, and we've been together ever since. Literally not joking. Like, here's some pictures. Anyway, that's my man. I love that man so much. He is so good to me, so good to our family, and he is so funny. And who would have known? It was me that ended up with BB Gun, and I love that. A friend Danny who calls me BB Girl. So yeah, BB Girl and BB Gun do live happily ever after together. Anyway, I hope this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have no idea what I even just spent the last 20 minutes talking about, but this was fun. I love you guys. I hope you feel like you got to know me a little bit better. But yeah, I like to post one YouTube video a week. I feel like that's a good balance for me, and I have a lot of enjoyment doing this. So hope you enjoyed this little ramble, this little get ready with me, and I will talk to you guys so soon. I love you so much. Bye.